So here we have it, Suzuki's new e-Vitara. It's their new 30 grand mini SUV. They start in the Motion model, go up to the Ultra. They can get the two-wheel drive or the four-wheel drive all grip. So this is the two-wheel drive Ultra, so it's a top spec, although there is the bigger, same size of battery, but it has a four-wheel drive above that. So we'll have a look around. They start at 30 grand, with the government grant that works out 26-ish, somewhere around there. We have up to 264 miles range, depending on the model you go for, up to 184 horsepower, and not to 60 from sort of 7.5 to 9.5 seconds. So looking around the car, it is a fair bit different to the old Vitara. Old Vitara was getting very dated, so this is a nice new fresh take on the car. Lots of boxy sort of features, boxy modern style features with the 19-inch alloys there, with keyless, with a pan roof up top. We come on round. The car, although I say mini SUV, I suppose it is, it does sit quite low though, which most EVs do. We've got the hidden door handles there as well. And then if we come round to the boot, took me a second to find where this is. It's nearly like you're down into the bumper here to open that. Boot isn't massive, but it's not bad. We do have some more storage underneath there as well. Partial shelf can obviously come out just to free up a bit of space at the top. All in all, it's actually not too bad there. Again, look, this isn't a massive SUV. It's a small SUV. It's electric. It's a budget-friendly one. But we'll have a wee look inside and then we'll take it for a drive. So here we are, interior of the Suzuki e-Vitara Ultra. Much more modern interior than the previous models. As you can see, the seats have quite a sporty look to them. All fresh screens, dials, steering wheel, and everything in the car there as well. So we have our main screen up here, all our air controls. We do actually have air controls down here as well on buttons, which is great. Stuff to do with the vehicle and the sat nav. And then we have our main screen here. And our multi-function steering wheel. Just noticed some ambient lighting in behind the door handle. Some cup holders in here, and then we have a wireless charger in there. A lot of the piano black sort of trim around the central bits here and the door handles. I quite like actually this shape to the dash. The sort of bit that comes out looks well. And if we look in the back, and also up here, we have a pan roof, which actually lets quite a lot of light into the cabin. This is definitely a big step up on the previous Vitara. Everything's laid out well. It's not a bad car for the price point. Actually, it's well enough finished. Time to go for a drive. So that's us into the Vitara Ultra. Seats in the car are all electric, so we can go back, forward, up, down, tilt and lumbar, all on the electrics. So once we're in the position here, mirrors and all are in place. There's good visibility out through the car. Armrests are perfectly placed for me. Steering wheel all good. The only thing I've noticed here is the screen's quite far away, so I can't actually reach, just from where I'm sitting, I can't reach it, which is strange because it's not that this is a massive car. It's mid-size, small SUV probably, but this I would need to slightly lean forward to actually hit a button on it. Not that it's a major issue. It's just one thing I noticed there when I was playing about with it. Everything else, so we've had a look around the interior. It's definitely a step up on the previous Vitara. I must say it definitely is a lot nicer. Everything's laid out well. I quite like the sort of shape of the dash and things here as well. Now, range on these, depending on whether you go for the two-wheel drive or the all-grip, is between 213 and 264 miles. So that will vary just depending on what size of battery and say whether it's two-wheel or four-wheel drive. But anyway, look, we're good to go. Let's go for a drive and see how it handles. So power-wise, depending again on what battery you have between 144 and 183 horsepower. So 0 to 60 times are about 7.5 to 9.5 seconds, just depending on the batteries. So look, it's a good affordable car, decent enough power. It's nippy enough. With the EVs, you have that sort of extra torque, which is good. So when you put your foot down, it's not blistering quick, but it's sharp enough. It works well. I quite like the feel of the steering wheel. It's more like a squared off steering wheel rather than completely round, but has a decent feel to it. It's actually punchy enough. Just get myself into the seating position and having a look around the car. So we have, with this one as well, we have a glass roof, so a pan roof, which actually lets a lot of light in there compared to when we close it, with the black headlining. I quite like the black headlining, actually. It sort of encloses the car in a bit and feels a bit, feels like you're in something a bit sportier. With blind spot detection on the mirrors, which all work well. And just at the minute there, we have just different sort of displays up for the car. So at present we have 58% battery, and it's showing a driving range of 113 miles. So this is the mid battery, the two-wheel drive with the bigger battery. So it is actually the one with the higher range, 264. The car actually, it has enough lift in it there, from sitting at 30 miles an hour, even just a quick blip up to 40 does happen quick enough. So we've some good rates on these. Some of the figures there, with this car's fairly new out, so we haven't actually even done one yet. This is the first we've been in it, and the first we've actually played about with some pricing, but we're sort of looking around $299 plus the VAT per month for one of these, the Ultra model two-wheel drive. That's on either actually a 9 plus 35, a 9 plus 47, 10k per year, so they were both coming out about $299 plus the VAT, which is actually pretty good value for, you know, if you want a small sort of family-sized SUV car that works well as a business vehicle, or if you want it as a personal vehicle. We can do these on a personal and a business lease. They'll both work well. They'll work well on the salary sacrifice. So either or, they look pretty good value for money. The cars start at 30 odd grand. When you get your grant, government grant off that, that's another £3,750 you get off the car as well. So look, it's a good budget friendly car, and for the price point it all seems pretty good. So with this model, being the two-wheel drive, bigger battery, it's 174 horsepower. The lower battery is 144, and then the all-grip four-wheel drive gets 184, I believe, 183. So it's slightly more. You do lose out on the range though, going for the four-wheel drive. However, I'm told the all-grip is actually really good off-road. So if you do live in the country or somewhere where you tend to get a bit more snow in the winter, the all-grip could be a good option for you. But yeah, look, power-wise in this one, if you don't need the four-wheel drive, to be honest, the two-wheel drive has enough grip. There's also a snow function here as well, which I would imagine just dulls down the torque and things in the car to prevent any wheel spin should you be in the snow. But for the money, it's not a bad driving wee car. So that's us back from our first drive in the Suzuki Vitara. We've lost a bit of daylight here, so hopefully you can see me here with the lights on. So look, just a quick recap. This is definitely a big step up on the previous Vitara. Obviously, there was no electric version with it. So this is a new avenue for the Vitara. It's a very competitively priced car. So if you're looking at a budget-friendly car that's an EV, this is definitely worth a look. There's two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive options with the all-grip. So if you need to go off-road, or you live in the country or somewhere where it gets snow, the all-grip could work quite well for you. But yeah, listen, here for the money, I mean, these start at just shy of £30,000, which in today's money isn't an awful lot for a car. So they're pretty good value, decent enough space. You know, this could work as a family car. We can do it through the business, we can do it personally, personal contract hires, business contract hires, PCPs, HPs, we can do it on a purchase as well. So look, if you need any prices, any quotes, any more information, feel free to get in touch.